And I couldn't really think of any challenges. I never even finished my 24 hours as a sim challenge, so I'll have to get back to that someday. But I have been listening to the Song of Ice and Fire books as I go to sleep. I've read them before, and obviously I watched all of Game of Thrones. Um, so I decided that I was going to challenge myself to make all of the main families and build as best I can their homes and pick a different world in The Sims where each of them would be. So, like the Starks would be in Mount Coriembe because it's like always winter there. Um, so let's get started. I'm also going to play the soundtrack to Game of Thrones in the background. Oh, there it goes. While I play. I don't know if you can hear it. So, in my planning, I thought to myself, how do I keep the people connected and do like keep families together and connected? And I decided that I need to start with the Tullys so I can make Catelyn and then connect her and then go into the Starks. I know that one might think that you would start with Starks, but in my sleepiness, I've discovered that I want to start with the Tullys. So I need to pick a Riverrun type place. So I was thinking the Starks in Mount Komorebi, and I'm thinking like Sulani is the Iron Islands, you know. This is Dorne. So I think when you play in Willow Creek, right, they got that goes out. So this could be, you know, the Red Fork, and this, yeah, there's a bunch of rivers. So the Red Fork and the this can work. All right. Um, and then it needs to be on the water. So I could bulldoze this. This would be right on the water. So I'm going to go on into it. Oops. Wrong button. I guess I could have done that, but I want to clear out the thing first. That was what I had in mind. Here, let me destroy you. Yeah. Okay, let me just take this down. Bulldoze the lot. Yeah, I can keep the train. Maybe. Right? Who knows? Ooh, the song that is currently playing is North. Oh, it's got. Okay, I'm gonna bulldoze the terrain too. Yeah, okay, that was weird. Yeah, look at this. Right on a river, there's like this is like the drawbridge that might go up to uh the name of Riverrun home. Oh, why can't I remember the name of it? This is terrible. Okay, this is perfect. This is a good spot. So I'm not going to build first. I'm going to create Sims first. Retitle this Riverrun. All right. And, oh, bad plan. I don't have my book. Hold on. I'll push you closer to the music. Enjoy. You have to go for just a second. needed the book. You know, it's not, I can't get all my character descriptions if I don't start with the book, right? So, book in the back of all the books. It's going to make me a liar. In the back of all the books is all of the like family descriptions. So that way I know accurately. So you might be thinking to yourself, but you've seen the show. But no, because there are so many more brothers that Balon Greyjoy had than they put. Maybe I should start with the order of importance that they feel the need to put them in here, because House Tully is pretty much at the in the back in Game of Thrones here. So let's see. Create a sim. Oh, yeah. I see what I've done here. The Tullys never resigned as kings, though they held rich lands and the great castle at Riverrun for 1,000 years. During the Wars of Conquest, the Riverlands belonged to Harren the Black, King of the Isles. All right, Hoster Tully, Lord of Riverrun. Let's make them.
Hey, Twempelinga.
Hoster Tully. All right. The thing about this is it's really just telling me who's related to who. So let me Game of Thrones wiki here. And find myself a description. Game of Thrones wiki. Would you maybe like to see? And it's seen. Let's do this screen share. Let me see my Game of Thrones wiki. Here you go. When I look stuff up. Right. Oh, House of the Dragon. I was like, what? Hoster Tully. Hoster Tully. Lord Hoster Tully was the Lord of Riverrun, Lord Paramount of the Trident, and head of the Sun, Edmure. My mouse just decided to stop working. Cool. Bannerman. This isn't helpful. I want to know what he looks like. Oh, look, we got to see him when he died. Haha! Here we go. Hoster Tully. Can we load? Any minute now. So he's auburn hair, right? Because that's what they always say about the Tullys, is their auburn hair. What did I just do? This isn't going as well as I wanted it to go. But you know what? This is an okay picture. We'll just deal with this one, right? I mean, we can make it work. We can do this. Get my music back. Hit my button. All right. He is an elder. Well, maybe we want to make him an adult first, right? Because everybody's so much younger in the books than they are. Even though he does die. I want to make him an auburn-haired person first. And then I'll age him up. Auburn. Alright, cool. Now you go back to being old. I just want you to have naturally auburn hair. Perfect. Computer. Let's get up in here. Alright, we're going to remove all the accessories. Let's start with a face. We'll do a pre-drafted face to get going. Not what I was looking for. Here we go. Take a quick look. Long and square-jawed, right? So, I want to say that the face that I was looking at there looked the most similar to this fellow right here. Now, Mr. Tully. He's, I mean, I guess it's hard to tell because he's the color of a piece of paper in this, but he's a white dude. You know, like 95% of the warm, neutral, cool. Let's give him a neutral skin tone, you know? That's the color of paper. Whoa, no. All right, what's that? That's the color of papyrus. There we go. Do we need... You know what? I'm kind of done with this one. Let's try this one. I just really don't feel like finding that specific page in my book. There's like, the books are hundreds of pages. Physical description of Mr. Tully. Am I spelling the name wrong? Wiki of Ice and Fire. Let's see. Oh, this one's better. Oh, this one's so much better. Appearance and character. All right. Tall and broad, strong, with blue eyes and brown hair. As he grew older, he became portly. His hair became a beard, became streaked with gray, stricken by illness since... Oh, we've got, like, apparently some years on here. Okay. Piercer shrunk his hair and beard have gone white. Awesome. All right. So we're going to give them blue eyes. Screw you, the other thing. Eyes. Eyes are blue. Whoa. That's like White Walker blue. There we go. His hair has gone white, it said. This is just... Is that not white? This is white. Okay, we need to give him a beard. No. Beards. Wow, just click all the buttons, huh? Beards. Mr. Tully beard. No. This feels Game of Thronesy to me. Oh, it's a little too Santa. What's this? Yeah. Alright. Probably should have changed his. Why is my mouse failing me today? This is great. when you're creating some Sims. We'll say medium hair, right? You know. It is Game of Thrones, right? Let's see what vibe I'm feeling here. Really feeling this. I'm feeling this looks like, oh, it's a ponytail. I just wanted it slicked and down. What's this here? Yeah, okay. I can work with that. I need the beard to match his hair again, though. That's not what I said. It's not what I said. Match hair. Ooh, yeah, ooh, okay. We're getting this now. All right, we got tall, broad, strong, blue eyes, brown hair. He grew older, became portly, and his hair and beard became streaked with gray. Stricken by illness, he lost weight and now appears to have shrunk. His hair and beard have gone white. All right. So I guess I'm going with now. His hair and beard have gone white, so he's probably not strong. We'll give him middle of the road. But he would have been, so we'll just go middle of the road for this, right? Maybe a little bit thinner, so that way he's a little more frail. Am I right? Probably. I'm probably right. I tend to sometimes be right. You never know. Well, that's right. I have to change his last name because I keep spelling it wrong. Ellie. And now for the claws. Oh, I don't want him to have any tattoos. How do I... Body. No tattoos. I mean, he might. Should I give him? I'm going to give him a big, giant fish. Alright, let's... Fish. There's got to be... Right? The Tullys of Riverrun. What is this? I can't really see it that well. Is it a fish? Oh, maybe. I can't really tell. Oh, this fish? No. Fish only. I'm only looking for fish. Oh man, that would be hilarious. I just want there to be like a koi that I can just give him a koi on his back, you know? Oh man. I guess maybe that's more of a Brendan the Blackfish kind of a thing anyway, right? I don't know that the Tullys were a tattoo people. I think maybe that's an Iron Islands thing. We're really sure that's not fish. It just looks like it is, and then when it gets on him, it's not. Okay, fine. No tattoos. That would have been funny, but I guess it's not. Okay. Let's give him some clothes here. I need to set some parameters here. I need the, in my book for the house colors. Give me the house colors. Solid Chudgel is a leaping trout. Silver on a field of rippling blue and red. Family duty honor. So my colors are red, blue, and gray. And the material, leather, cotton, silk, satin, and wool. because those would be traditional. I need outfit styles would be, well, it's not like when you do the, I'm just gonna have to do it myself. Okay, well, you know what, it's fine. My mouse not working is really inconvenient. Let's see, suit jackets. I guess we'll modernize Mr. Tully a little bit. Poster here. Let's see. Any full body outfits, like from the movies. Costumes, right? I could, right? Limit it to costumes in the movies. This looks like fun. It is not something that I am probably going to stick with, but that is fun. I don't know. He looks kind of like a lord to me. Right, I am spending all my time on Lord Hoster Tully here, and I am not getting anywhere. Oh, I suppose Batu, the Batu pack is a really good one for this. Should I give him a Father Winter outfit? No, I shouldn't. That's silly. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna go with it. Because, whatever. Okay, let me go back. I gotta do this again. Colors, red, blue, gray. Material, leather, cotton, silk satin, wool. All right. I'm liking this here. This one? Ooh, no, we'll go bluer. Yeah, we got this. I need different shoes, though. Feel like they would, oh, there isn't a material style. All right. Net, shoes. We want, they probably only really had boots back in the day. Look at these. Ooh. They probably didn't dye their shoes, you know, in fake back in the day. This just is laughable to me that I'm going to find something for for full body. I'll go with my categories here. We'll give this a shot. I think I'm going to run into some trouble finding anything very Game of Thronesy with athletic wear. So we went blue with his other outfit, so we'll go red. Okay, cool. I already have my parameters set here. So like these big slouchy pants would work. And then for the sneakers, can he have boots? He can have boots. Okay, we'll do those because they're red and black. Like they're leather, so it just feels like it. All these accessories, like, why automatically give these to a person? I mean, unless there's a brimless hat. It's just that none of these scream Game of Thrones, you know? Alright, let's go to sleepwear. Let's check all of his hats while I'm here, you know? I feel like the good Hoster might wear himself a top hat at festivities. Am I right? Blue, blue. It's kind of like blue and silver. I don't know what outfit I'm giving him yet. Should I give him a top hat for his dress? I was going to call them dress robes. Why not? Right? Why not? Again, spending time on Hoster Tully, a person who I'm just like in 5 seconds going to kill off probably. Because there will be too many things for me to have. No. That's not Game of Thronesy at all. But maybe he needs a sun hat, you know? To protect him from the weather. He is aging. They invented scally caps. Probably not. Alright, where did I leave off? His jammies! Just feel as though bathrobe is the only way to go on this one. Party. Wasn't that a... Ooh, tails. So let's get the blue, so let's... This one? Sure. This song that's playing is called The Things I Do for Love, and it's making me a giggle. Right, back in the day, they only had like their one pair of shoes that they wore all the time, so I gotta keep giving him the same shoes. Why would he go swimming? I mean, I know he lives where he lives, but this looks, you know, like that's what Hoster Tully would wear, right? You know, it's not red and blue. There we go. He's a water people. It's a long time ago. I bet if they went swimming, right, they wore a shirt. I don't like that it's ripped, but, you know, maybe he's been swimming in it for, you know, half a century, right? I'm going to start with full body again, just in case. We said it was just in case. Something Game of Thrones. This is reminding me of when I was trying to do my decades challenge and spent most of my time picking clothes that I was trying to make look very 1800s, and it just isn't a thing. How is this not denim? So we're just gonna give him a smart vest. But not that summery one. We're gonna go with this one. It looked a little bit more polished. I mean, maybe. Can we get like a red and blue? That's not possible. We'll do that, and then we'll give him blue pants. And I think I'm gonna have to modernize my Game of Thrones. It's gonna have to be. I'll just have to kind of go from here and just do what I can. I'll keep the same themes with the clothing. Right? I want him to wear boots though. But of course there aren't any summer boots. There aren't any summer lace-ups either. Loafers. Gray and red. I just feel like flip-flops aren't a thing. That's so many. Trying to be authentic. Right? Trying to be authentic. Pocket square, anything, you know? Alright, let's check our full body. 1, because it's easier, and 2, because it tends to have more old-fashioned-y looking options. Well, that is just a great style. Can I just keep this? I don't even want to change the... We're going with it. This is him now. Hello, Hoster. All right, let's Oh, good point. The Tullys were Irish. No, I have not made Edmure yet. I am still on Hoster Tully. I have spent all this time on Hoster. I'm responding to comments in case there's another viewer that ever joins. All right, Shamrock tattoo, because the Tullys were clearly Irish. Let me get here. No, it's not a tattoo. Here's the tattoo. Where'd the shamrock go? All right. I didn't see a shamrock. Was the top hat the shamrock? Maybe I was just assuming that this looks kind of Celtic. Here we go. How's that? Oh, the top hat had the shamrock. Okay, okay. Let's go back to his hats. This is my Irish contribution to his hats. Top hat. There was a top hat with a shamrock? Really? There was a top hat tattoo? Top hat tattoo. Okay, cool. I don't know why there's a top hat tattoo. Talking to people in the comments is very difficult because I have no idea what I've said that is prompting said notification that I have a comment? What's happening? I don't know what we're talking about with shamrocks. So I'm gonna keep the tattoo. I'm gonna go with this. Right now I gotta check what are his things? He was a proud man, follower of the faith of the Seven. He would never stay still and was often traveling somewhere. Now he enjoys watching the Red Fork and the Tumblestone. That was the other name of the river from his solar. All right, so we've got proud, faithful, roaming, and traveling. So let's get these character traits. So self-assured, I think, is the closest to proud. Adventurous. I feel like on this one, Child of the Islands is the closest we have really to like a religious one, but that's not where he lives, so that doesn't. Child of the Islands would be more for like Aaron Dampfair, like the worshippers of the drowned god. Active, because he wouldn't sit still. So instead of adventurous, we'll do active. Get something that makes him a follower of the Seven. We'll do proper. And then we'll make his aspiration his adventure, right? So make him travel to Bantu. Like nature. Angling ace. I just feel like he should be an angling ace because of the fish. Right? I don't know. Alright. I'm not gonna make his lovely Lady Went wife. just because space, right? No, I guess he's just got the 3 kids and his brother. So that won't be more Sims than I can handle, so I can make his wife. Let's see if the wiki helps me out with this, though. Melissa went. Oh, she's where the Tully red comes from. Fascinating. Okay. High cheekbones. All right, let's give her some high cheekbones. All right. Sim here. Also, it's probably a good thing I started with the Tullys just because I'm not like a super Tully person. Manissa Tully Nay went. I'm gonna make her went just because I don't know why not. Manissa. We'll do went Tully, right? You know, they didn't hyphenate back in the day, but all right. This skin tone is very pink. Let's see what current. She's a cool skin tone, so let's keep her a cool skin tone, but let's find something a little less pink. Yeah. Like just keep the same row and go up. So pasty. I don't know. What do we think? See, it's like that. I mean, on the wiki, she doesn't have any color to her, so you know what? Whatever. We'll just go with it. Cool. The hair's already ready for us. Let's just try to make her look kind of like this. It's like it's just down. It's not perfect. Okay. This really is like a clippy. No, it's a little braid. I like it. Oh. Okay. Now we need to give her some high cheekbones. Here we go. Those are some cheekbones. Can I make them higher? I don't know how one really makes high cheekbones, but I feel like I did just now. And now to make her an elder. Well, but she never made it to being an elder. Do I kill her off? No, maybe I just keep her to make children, and then I trap her in a room and let her die, right? And then this is the ghost that she would walk around as. Yes! Oh, so smart. Here we go. I'm trying to like promote her name. We want her in long dresses. Needed to long dresses. Looks like good. Now that we've established Irish Tully girl, you know? She's a Went, though, so she's not. She's, you know, from... The Wents are from Harrenhal, so, you know, whatevs. Give her some boots, just because we wear boots in my little life fantasy here. Oh, Papa Red. Ooh, maybe she just always wears red boots. Oh, that lady went. Maybe. You know? Going for it here. Her formal. Ooh, it's a little frilly. But, you know, maybe. I'm liking her vibe here, Lady Wen. Okay. I mean, seems a little over the top, but I guess I stan a lady who knows what she. Again, I'm spending time on someone who I'm just going to kill off. Why? And she's rocking her red boots again. There we go. Can she wear a dress? Oh, okay. Let's see. We have like skirted bottoms. Workout skirt. It's short, but we got it in red. Man, you are just showing far too much skin for some sort of a Game of Thrones era. We just need to put you in like a turtleneck. Something knitted, maybe. I guess that looks like a sweater, but that's got a lot of pattern. We'll pretend this is a sweater. We'll make it blue. And I'm going to give you riding pants, right? Because you would be riding a horse. That's the athleticism, right? That's the athleisure. Oh, and it's got red stripes. Oh, man, these are the perfect pants. I'm going to give her a riding hat now. I'll keep the earrings, but I don't want the nose ring. No, this is what I'm getting rid of here. Oh, no. The good lady would not. Need some sort of riding hat. No? There's just no good athletic hats. Like, why don't we have a riding cap? Not sure why Defunkafu said savage. Maybe to me killing her. But she needs the nightgown. I'm just trying to check out the hats now because we don't need the good lady to be wearing a hat. That's just not good. She's picking up what I'm putting down here, you know? No riding cap. There's a fancy nightgown. Yeah. We've decided she rocks the red, even though, you know, she loves to just clash with her hair. It's her vibe. I know her. To be able to say anything. She's only mentioned in loving remembrance. So we can't know. I'm liking this one for her, but I was hoping, well, good thing I went with a red vibe. Red boots that she's gonna rock. Give me her red boots back. Yeah. Bam. Guess we're going Tully Blue. Tully Blue is referenced. Fun fact in the books a lot. Lock her in a room to die after giving birth. That was what I was savage for. Yep. You know, she's dead though, so it's not that much. What do we got going on here? Couldn't we have just... We'll do blue and we'll give her her red boots. There we go. That's not Tully blue. That's green. What are you? Oh, it's purple. Blue. Oh, can we get red and blue here? No, we can't. We can have fantastic. That is so fantastic. Anyways, back to her red boots. Oh, tragedy. Oh, tragedy. She has red loafers. I just feel like they weren't rocking heels. I don't know. I don't feel like that's a Game of Thrones thing. Now, this will be great with her red boots. Give me her red boots. I want her red boots, her signature red boots. Oh. Character description of Lady Went here. I keep calling her Lady Went. She's not Lady Went, but... soft hands, warm smile. She's pretty. That's all we know about her? Okay. You know, we'll just give her a successful lineage. You know, that's what she wants. She must have been cheerful and good. And you know what? Proper. When in doubt, make lords and ladies proper, right? So cool. Now let's make their babies. Genetics. Catelyn is the oldest, so we need to make their daughter. It's okay, computer. Just freeze. It's fine. Fine. Everything's fine. Manissa and Hoster. I need her to be a young adult so she can go have babies with Ned Stark. I love how, like, the only thing that happens to the Sims when they go from teens to young adults is they get, like, broader. Watch, she's gonna shrink. Oh, my computer said, yep. Oh, she's narrower. Oh, because she's a little teen. She didn't get taller. She didn't get shorter. Just, oh, she's got more to her now that she's an adult. All right, she's their child. She's a girl. Her name is Catelyn Tully. You know, until I get there. Catelyn. Right? I think it's not spelled. It's not spelled weird or anything. It's spelled Caitlin, which explains why the narrator to the audiobook says Caitlin. That's Caitlin. Why do we call her Catelyn on the show? That's ludicrous. Alright, let's go find Catelyn Tullys. Description. Here we go. Oh, I love that it's not TV characters! Woo! Oh, she's... Oh, spoken. Alright, Catelyn. I see. Beautiful, fair skin, long auburn hair, blue eyes, long fingers, high cheekbones. She resembles her mother. Rob, Bran, and Rickon and Sansa take after Caitlin. She's short, which, I mean, you can't do anything about that in this. Like, you can't, I don't have a height slider. Alright. We're gonna give her a snooty walk. I don't know if you know anything about me, but I am not a Catelyn Stark fan, and I think that she needs to just grow up and, love the child that, like, how did she not love Jon Snow? Like, how do you raise somebody and just not come to love them? Like, what? Like, she's heartless. Oh, she's got the blue eyes and the long auburn hair. We are ready for this. Oh, because you know what? I never changed his original hair color, but when we get to someone who's not Aubrey, I'm going to do the darker one, though, because then it's a combination of brown and the red. She looks like a freaking mermaid. We'll do this. No. Like, it's cute, but it's not. Okay. I don't want to give her the same hair as her mother, but no, like in the other one. We'll do this. We'll go with this. That looks okay. What do we got going on down here with this picture? Ooh, maybe she does have big hair. Let's give her big hair. Permission to give her big hair. And I'm feeling the Catelyn Stark vibes now. And I feel like I don't have to edit her face since I made her look like her parents, and I've already spent so much time doing stuff like that. Let's check things out. Wearing all that. There's no makeup. Unless you're from the Isles. I feel like the makeup is for the Dothraki. Ooh, the Dothraki are going to be really fun to make. Why does she got makeup all the time on all of her outfits? No makeup, Catelyn Stark. Fine, when you go to a party, you can wear makeup. I don't know what parties you're getting invited to, besides a red wedding. That's a formal occasion. Oh my god, I'm just keeping it. I can't with the makeup. Like, why? Why is she wearing makeup? Alright. I mean, she did look really nice with the makeup. I'm sticking to my guns on this one. No makeup. Alright, my darling. Let's get you a dress. A long dress. It needs to be kind of warm because you're gonna go to Winterfell. Well, I guess that just means I spend more time on her winter wardrobe than I do. What's this? I'm not sure why, but I feel like Catelyn would be more on the Tully Blue side of things, like really wanting people to know that she's a Tully. And I'm giving Catelyn a high boot feel. Feel like now that I've learned that she's shorter than her brother, she wears heels because she's Catelyn and she will not be inferior to her brother. She's a very strong proud woman. So despite my dislike of her, I feel like she, is a very strong character. She just makes very rash, impulsive choices that don't really pan out for her until, later when she becomes a total badass as Lady Stoneheart. Spoiler to any of you who didn't read the books. It's not in the show, so who cares? I can tell you about it. Is this bluer? Do we have a bluer option? I like this. I don't. It's very frumpy, but I just feel like this is what she was wearing to the red wedding. Like she was wearing this. Do I have heeled boots or just heels here? Oh, I don't want heels. Why can't I? Fine. Maybe she kept her mother's red boots. She wears her mother's red boots to all of her weddings. I want to give her a necklace. I want to give her... Oh, here. She needs a necklace. Not there. Maybe in her regular attire. Yeah, she needs a necklace here. If only you were a wolf. No. Yeah, just keep clicking the wrong thing. Just continue. It's a skull. Oh, it's a dog. I can pretend it's a wolf. Like she wears Tully colors, but she rocks a nice little wolf for her true love there. Oh, yeah. Is that a duck? It's a duck. Oh, no, it is a dog. Okay, well, it's a wolf now, in case you're wondering, and it's Stark colors, so I've decided. Roll with me, people. Go with my riding pants decision that I've got going on. And the Tully colors. Were these them? Are they different pants for a young adult than an elder? Oh, they're red and blue. Boots? That's right. These are the official riding boots of House Tully. I don't want to do the same things. Try to individualize it here. Need sleeves. Does this come in something more plain? Oh, I thought that was red and blue, and I was so excited. Nope. Yes, she would like to go shirtless horseback riding. That's a thing. What do we got here? Oh my gosh, it's an athletic outfit. When is she going to be working out? We're fine. I need those nightgowns back. So Mom had the red one, so she'll rock the Tully blue. The Tully blue. It's like maybe the daughters do something a little more festive when they go swimming. I feel like that's a pattern, and I'm not feeling it. So the Tullys have official bathing attire as well. Dresses, long dresses. Does this come in something plain? No, but her summer attire could be stark colors, which isn't working for me. She's never going to be in this outfit. Come on, Pam, who cares? She will never be in this outfit because she's never going to have hot weather. Because she's being shipped off to Winterfell. We'll give her the blue. There, her mom's loafers. She's just taking all of her mom's clothing. Let me give her her necklace. She should have her necklace, you know? It's the attention to details that makes what I'm doing here matter, you know? Now, this outfit I need to pay the most attention to. She will be in it. So I'm going to make it stark colors. She's gonna be, not black. We'll do the gray. Ooh, gray with green, no. This one, we'll do this one. I'm going to give her the big boots. She's going to be cold all the time. She had heeled boots, and I was just looking to see if they were the same ones were here. They are not, so she will get these. They look like they will keep her not matching. That is a terrible match. Let's go with this. This looks nice and warm, and it's from the correct area of the world. There we go. Nice and warm, Miss Stark. Oh. I could change it later when I add him to her household, but all right, her personality. I don't need her early life. I want her personality back. Tries to follow the words of House Tully: family, duty, honor. Proud, honorable, and honest. How helpful. She's peaceful, holds duty and desire, fiercely protective, and she's cunning. All right. Thank you for a helpful character description. Family. Big, happy family. She is... What's this one? She's a snob because I won't do that. I'm gonna do... She is good. She is family-oriented. And she is proper. There we go. All right. Let's... How long have I been doing this for? Oh, man. For quite some time now. And I'm not done. It's only been 25 minutes. We're good. All right. Let's make... There's some genetics. We need Lysa. Lysa. Yes, hostage really. I could have just randomized her sister. That would have been easier. but as you can tell from this stream, I really love making it difficult for myself. She's also a young adult.
Marlene Quimba.
All right. Lysa. Aaron. I feel as though she's like thin and frail. Like I just like she's not healthy. You know? Let's see. Let's go. Where are you gonna tell me, Lysa? I guess I go back. Because now I'm in with Callum. Nope. I don't know. Lysa, there she is. I knew I was gonna get there. Oh, she's fat. Why is she fat? Okay, fine. Known as Lysa Tully, is a member of House Tully. She is the youngest daughter of Lord Hoster and his wife, Lady Went. Pretty, slender, high-breasted girl in her youth, dimpled and delicate. She has grown thick of body in her early 30s, however, as a result of her many pregnancies, miscarriages, and stillbirths. Despite being 2 years younger than her sister, Lysa looks 10 years older. Her face has become pale and puffy. She now paints and powders it. Oh, she gets to wear makeup. While Lysa is sensed to smell more sweet, she cannot completely hide her sour, milky smell. She has blue eyes of House Tully, but they are pale and watery. Lysa has a small, petulant mouth, and her beautiful auburn hair falls to her waist. All right. So I was a little off there. So she's not strong though, you know. Let's chunk her out. Let's give her a full face. Let's pull your face here. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's give you pale blue. There we go. Oh, tiny mouth. Petulant. It's a petulant mouth. Ooh. Oh, do you look petulant, and you're pale. So let me pale you. Oh, she's the palest. So we'll go one paler. Oh ho ho ho. Okay, is this a slider? Can I make her paler? No, that's darker. I'm not sure what is happening here. Okay. I didn't want her to be like non-existent, see-through. Goodness. All right. My Tully. Chubby? Lots of babies she's had. You know, we can't really fault her. She's had a really hard time, even though she's kind of awful. So I'm feeling like I want to make her grumpy, is the vibe I am gathering from that description. So let's find something grumptastic, which is not always easy in The Sims. I mean, like, even though their outfits you can really create something, you can't always get. And she's just gonna lean hard into the blue because House Aaron, I believe, is blue. This looks fantastic. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Frumpity frump frump. Just living up on her mountain, patching together all of her old skinny lady dresses and you know, I don't know. I don't know, you don't know, we don't know. I feel like this was a frumpy dress, and now I've ruined it. But I'm sure there's something. Well, you know what would make it frumpy? If she wears the outfit that her sister wears, like a daily outfit as her, like, Catelyn's everyday outfit is her formal attire, you know? Oh, I didn't do shoes. I'm like losing my mind here. She's sitting there with sandals. Boots. She didn't get her mom's boots. Catelyn stole them. So she's got her own Tully blue. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Dave. Is Aaron Blue, you still with me? Probably not. You probably have better things to do with your life than watch my forever broadcast. But you know what? It helps because she can wear the same boots all the time. What is this necklace? Give me this necklace. Come here. You're allowed a necklace, but not a sunshine or a daisy. We'll give you a bird. No? We will not give you a bird. We will give you a necklace that you keep filthy poison in. I don't know. You poisoned her husband, right? I know that in the show she's not the one that does it, but in the books she kills her husband. You're welcome. There was just a hairstyle that was very Rita Ora, and now I'm sad. He had the longest hair. I know I remember. There's one that is super long, but I can't remember which one it is. This one. I mean, none of it goes to the waist, but well, it does look frumpy, though. So that's fine. Well, I think, is this one longer? No. Made the hair shinier, so she looks healthier. I'll go back to the other one. Was it this one? What did I do? Which one did I pick? No. No, it was good, and then I lost it. There we go. Liking it, and then it should have changed it for all of them. Okay, perfect. Alright, while I'm here, check for weird hats and accessories that I don't want. I mean, this sim naturally has a good vibe going. She's cute. Look at you, Lysa Tully. Just getting your life together, you know? Going a little cray-cray. Need the riding pants. You know, in blue. Blue on blue here. The traditional Tully riding boots, though, you know, she's just had them for quite some time in her life. Oh, my playlist is over. Awkward. I need more Game of Thrones music. That's it. It's just the one song. You know what? We'll just play this one over now. We're fine. The top, I feel like, is working for me. You know, maybe she takes her mother's riding top in an attempt to get her father to love her more, even though from the books, I feel like her father really did love her a whole lot. He did a lot for her. She had a rough life, and though she went cray-cray, we cannot be judging Lysa Arryn. It's just, it's not okay. We'll go lighter blue for her because of, I don't know, things I decided. That one's a Tully blue. There isn't a lighter blue, so I'll just this one. Now, this, even though I've decided that she is frumpy, I feel like Lysa, if she was throwing a party, you know, like to throw Tyrion out the moon door, she would just go all out in an attempt to be like, look, look. Like, just the fanciest boots and everything, because she'd be like, I need you to believe me that this man needs to be thrown from the moon door. No, this doesn't really have a color that goes with it. Like, she would just be like, bitches, do my thing. Can't listen, so a little bit. Which means I gotta give her. Oh, that's right, she needs makeup. Whoops. Let's powder that face. Oh, yeah. Face paint? Just in case. Just in case there was like full done makeup. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Do we go very like Victorian era with just the. Oh, we do! It's not a Victorian era. What am I thinking of? It's all the French people with the powdered faces and the wigs. You know what I'm saying? They did that lipstick thing when their whole faces were powdered. Yep. Blue. Oh, gosh. No. Okay. We won't do eyeliner. No. There we go. Let's get those cheeks. We'll give her normal lipstick when she's not at a party, you know? Perfect. Yeah, that party look, though. She'll just throw in some lipstick, you know? She can be simple sometimes. She's got good taste. Even though that's a complete combination. It's not the one. Cheeks. Cheeks on this one. Sometimes I remember things. All right. We're good. Let's go back. All right. We got. Doesn't look plump enough. Here we go. We plumped you out. Here we go. Oh, look. I feel like this is what she wears to push people out the moon door. You know? Like, this is the I push you out the moon door attire. It's a vibe that I'm feeling. And there she's in her light blue. And we need our long dresses for warm weather. This one's perfect right there to be an Aaron. She needs her shoes though. That's right, it's loafers. It's just really like the only thing I got. This one. These boots I've got to do. Just not the vibe that I'm feeling, even for my proclaimed bumpy Lysa Aaron. She can have her regular, her everyday boots because you know, she just stays up in her tower. She doesn't go anywhere. She doesn't need it. Let's see. Ooh, yes. Okay, so she's a hopeless romantic for sure. Um, romantic. She's hot-headed and she's erratic. Oh no, she's jealous. She's not hot-headed. She's jealous and then she's erratic. Yeah, she can't help it. And she just wants to find her soulmate, Peter Baelish. She just wants him to love her forever. Thank you, Lysa. All right, Dave, if you're still out there, here's Edmure. Maybe I'll text him. My brother, what a good guy. He's the only one that watches my stuff. Alright. I don't need Lysa's child yet. Oh, that's weird. Let's go back to Foster's. That's only Lysa's sibling? That's weird. Foster. He's a boy. He's also a young adult. Alright. Edmure. Here we go. Edmure. Earlier, when I was mentioning my hatred for Caitlin Stark, I think my brother has a strong dislike for Edmure Tully. But I can't be positive. He does think he's a doof. Let's go back. Coster Tully went John Aaron. So I gotta go back so I can find Edmure. Ooh, look at him. He looks kind of badass, you know. Oh, he's a knight. Lord Paramount of the Trident. I mean, I do love Menzies. Edmure has auburn hair, deep blue eyes, like most Tullys, and grows a fiery red beard. Of stocky build, Edmure is a head taller than his sister Caitlin, and not as tall as Lord Tytos Blackwood. It must be reference because he's like really tall. Edmure is fond of smiling and pretty girls. He is sulky and sullen when angered. According to Caitlin, Edmure dislikes singers because one once slept with a girl that he fancied. Oh my gosh. The floppy fish! Oh my god, this is amazing. You know, this is great. I love whoever put this together. I had heard that there was like a couple in Sweden or Switzerland or something that like had a room in their house and they helped George R. R. Martin like remember things like this character had this color eyes. So that's pretty cool, and I'm just going to assume that they've done this. And, you know, whatnot. Owns tunics embroidered with the silver fish or striped in red and blue. Awesome. This helps me with, he's got a quilted doublet of red wool. So, I mean, I was probably going with this anyway, but I'm gonna try to get me a fish. I'm gonna immediately give her I'm gonna give him a tattoo. He needs the Tully tattoo. Tully tattoo! Just in case the teenagers had different tattoos than the... I don't know why they would, but... Give him a dolphin. Lower back tattoo. There, he's got the Tully tattoo now. Alright, let's get started. Edmure. Your eyes don't get to be green. Why would they be green? Get your dad's blue eyes on. Beard. Little beard. He looks like somebody I know. Let's look. Long hair. No. Oh, right, I'm not in here. This is the ponytail thing, right? Oh, no. This is the hair I wanted for Hoster. Come on. I was thinking more of like an Obi-Wan Kenobi vibe for Edmure, though. This isn't a very deep blue. We get it. It's like deep blue. I guess this is my choice here. It's more like bright blue, right? So this is deep blue. Grumble. All right, Soup's blue. How about that? All right, so let's take a look at his hats and things. Edmure needs like a night helmet. Do we have like costumes? No? Okay, no hat. No. Wait, no, I meant no hat. Dear The Sims, riding helmets. Just in case anyone wants it. Oh, this is the Shamrock top hat. Okay, we'll give it to Edmure. When he goes to parties, he wears the Shamrock top hat. I found it. I found it. Let's see. I feel like there's night costumes, though. So why aren't there hats? Like, can't you dress your sim up as a knight? Like, I just feel, I don't know, like you should be able to do this. I swear, his style looks, oh my god, he looks like a leprechaun. Because it's like costumes? I really feel like my brain is lying to me. There it is! Yes! That's one of his outfits. Why can't this be his athletic gear? Dear The Sims. Oh, you know what? Just remove that. Let's get the category of everyday, and then I can get it. Oh, this is just... Oh, the discovery that I have made so many nights. There it is. For future reference, it is outfit 57. I don't care that it's a cat. Alright, we can change your outfit now. This isn't your, that's your athletic gear. This isn't your, let's check you out here. No, but you can be a pirate. I like this. Edmure. Oh. No helmet, please. What? Where did this come from now? I want him to be Darth Vader. Edmure. I don't know why I decided to like, no, he's not a pirate. He would sail though, with all the rivers. Don't judge me. I want him to be a pirate. I guess I'll have fun with the Greyjoys, I guess. And I get to make them all pirates. Arr. That's right, I never went into like the Batu clothing to see if that's something I wanted. I'll do the Batu clothing for maybe Dorn. That would be a good Dorn vibe, I feel like. I'm just gonna give him the same outfit as his dad. Because he just wants his dad to love him, you know, be accepted. Make it bluer, you know. This was the blue and red one, right? I can only really do that. It's like the Lord of the Tridents get up, you know? And you can show off your tattoo that way. Let's get him some boots. The Tully boots. Just made some Tully boots. Full body. But they're twice? That's weird. Red? This red? This one's better. This is definitely better. He's got the red Tully boot. He gets lots of shoes because, you know, he's going to be in charge. There he is, a knight, the knight of the Trident. I don't know what I'm saying. The bathrobe. I just want, now that I've discovered that I can do this. Where's the bathrobe? This is what he sleeps in a full suit, just in case he's ever woken up, you know? And has to get to some business. Any opinions on Alright, let's see. I have lost my brother to the NFL playoffs, and you know what? That makes sense. I don't blame him. Party. Edmure partying would probably, I mean, like, why not just make it almost like just like his formal attire, right? Only he wears a top hat this time. Right? I mean, like, what parties is he going to? The Red Wedding. It's the only party any of them go to. Need your Tully robes. And you're a young, strapping man. You gotta show off the Tully tattoo. You don't need a shirt. Oh, yeah, that's right. We need to do this. Red and blue. There's a red doublet. There we go. This would be convenient to have the Tully riding pants, but I guess these are the Tully riding pants. Oh no! Oh no, it's not. I'm not gonna be able to have anything that matches. Oh. It's a red quote unquote doublet. And we're just gonna. He'd be wearing like exactly what his dad was wearing. The options are not working for me. Like this one, I'm gonna have to find some pants or deal with if they don't match. Why isn't there a thing that matches the vest? The vests don't, the reds don't match. Okay, you know what? F it. Admir, I'm so sorry, man. Oh, and this was the really, I love this on Hoster. I'll give him the darker version of his dad's outfit, you know? And then his Tully boots. Alright. Here we have Admir. Let's check his description. So he's flirty, for sure. So we will say that he is I need non-committal. That's what I'm looking for here. Non-committal, because he just wants to be with all the ladies. He is outgoing. And what was the thing? He gets gloom. He gets melancholy, so I wanted the gloomy. Here we go. And then we will make him. He's like a leader of the free world, right? Or is that a job? He doesn't like singers. Friend of the world. Party animal. Leader of the pack. Oh, leader of the pack, I guess, makes sense. Because he wants to be Mr. Alright. Look at them. What a cute family. I'm not a fan that I made them wear the same thing, but I don't know. Maybe like they had get-ups, you know? Alright. This is where I wanted them to be. See, already named it Riverrun. Gonna have them move in. There's probably a cheat code to kill a sim, right? Alright, well, anyway, this is them. And all their blue and red. And their beautiful Riverrun estate, which I will build for them next time. All right. Thank you so much. And should you watch this on YouTube, feel free to leave comments in the chat about anything Tully. All right. Later.